2005 and an 05 Jaguar XJ. It's a 3.5 litre V8 car, this one, non-supercharged, naturally aspirated. So it's not the 3 litre V6 and it's not the supercharged car, it's the 3.5 litre V8 with some nice subtle modifications. You've got some lovely red XJR interior, which we'll get round to in a minute once we've done the bodywork. So bodywork wise, we'll start off the bodywork our way around onto the car and do a nice cold engine startup. Lovely and straight up the bonnet itself, no dings, no dents. There is some light scratches here and there with it being black. You've got some light scratches and some swirl marks, just where it's been washed over the years. A good hand polish would see some of those disappear. Headlights are lovely and clear on both sides. No cracks in those at all. And again, you've got the XJR front grille on there as well. Bumper corner on that left-hand side, sorry. No scuffs or scrapes. As you come across, there's a few little stone chips here and there, but that's all we need to complain about. And onto that right-hand side, you'll see got a little bit of a mark just before the corner, but no big scuffs or scrapes on the corner itself. Coming down that right-hand side front wing, you see we've got some aftermarket alloys all the way around, black and silver on this one. No corrosion, anti-rash, anything like that coming through on the wing itself. I've got a little bit of anti-rash on a very, very bottom corner there, but again, with it being black, it's not noticeable. The paint hasn't come off the head of it at all. Wing mirror cap is crack-free on both sides on that right-hand side, and as you come up the pillar and onto the roof, lovely and tidy across the roof with no big dings or dents, but again, we've got some light scratches, which you can't see there, and some swirl marks, and a few little tree sap marks here and there, just like I say, with it being black, you do notice them. Back down that driver's pillar and door, no corrosion between the doors, which is normally pretty common on these, and no corrosion across the weather strips, again, which is nice to see. They're all nice and tidy, they're all correct. Coming down that driver's door, no heavy scratching around the handle, no big chips out the back edge of the door, no major dings or dents at all. Passenger driver's rear door, again, no scratching around the handle, nice and tidy down the back edge of the door. And again, a good reflection across that rear door there with no big parking dings or dents at all. No corrosion coming through on the rear arch on the right hand side, and no nasty marks around the fuel filler cap. Looking backwards onto the back bumper, you'll see there's no scuffs on that rear corner there, but we've got a little bit of lifting on the, it's sort of a plastic chrome on these. You can just see it's just starting to lift underneath. It hasn't flaked off at all, not really that noticeable. If I hadn't pointed it out, I don't think you would have noticed it. Nice and tidy across the back there. Rear lights are all nice and clean and tidy. No moisture, no cracks in those at all. Back bumper's all good, with a few light scratches where we've had things put in the boot over the years. And a little bit of mark on that plastic chrome there on the left-hand side. Across the boot lid itself, all nice and tidy. Again, the odd light surface scratch where it's been washed over the years, but that's all to complain about. Looks nice, it makes a nice change to seeing with clear glass on a black car as well. Coming down that left-hand side rear quarter, lovely and tidy down the rear quarter. No corrosion coming through at all on that rear quarter either, on the arch, lovely and straight as you work your way forward. No anti-rash anywhere that I can see around the screen or anything like that. And again, wind strips are all good down this left-hand side. No heavy scratching around the handle, but we have got a dent above the handle on that left-hand side rear door. No big chips out the back edge of the door. Apart from that dent, it's all nice and tidy. Working forward onto that passenger front door, you'll see we've got a little bit of corrosion on the bottom corner of the door on the front passenger door. But apart from that, the rest of it's nice and tidy with a little bit of a parting dent here, just above the rub strip below the handle there on the left-hand side front door. Wing mirror cap again, crack-free. Forward onto the front wheel arch, where again we've got a little bit at the bottom and a little bit on the side there. That's the left-hand side front wheel arch, and if you're being fairly harsh, the wheels could do with a bit of a refurb, but a little bit of corrosion to the wheels. Interior now, you've got the XJR red leather. Door cards, the lot, lovely and tidy on the door cards. The wood's in fabulous condition, there's no rips or tears at all to that. Nice black carpet set with the red XJR seats. Again, a little bit of wear at the bolster, but no rips or tears. There's a little bit of discoloration, which is pretty standard for the year and the mileage. Lovely and tidy across the dashboard there and across the steering wheel. Nice and standard all the way down that centre console there. No complaints at all. That lovely and tidy. You've got electric heated front seats in this one. Head iron seems to be nice and tidy with a little bit of sagging towards the rear on the handles there. All the wood's lovely in this one. Really nice. Right hand side rear again, door card is perfect in my eyes. And again, minimal wear to the rear seats across this one. Armrest folding down like it should. All lovely and tidy. Nice place to be sat in the back of there. Lovely colours with the black and the red in that dark wood. Into the boot now, nice and tidy in the boot as well. I will lift it up. Every time I lift these I normally break them, but that's all good. So you got your tow eye, your wheel, your jack there, and your space, get my words out of this, space saver, spare wheel, and the triangle still there as well. Left hand side rear door, again nice and tidy on the door card there. Just wants a little bit of a clean on the seat there, a few little bits of mud there, but apart from that, lovely and tidy, no rips or tears from the left hand side. And again, the front door card in perfect condition. The wood is really, really nice, the grab handles are all good. No marks on the dashboard from the left hand side. As you come up that passenger seat, you'll see a tiny, tiny amount of wear on the bolster, but that's all we need to whinge about in there. Into the engine bay now, the 3.5 litre V8. It's the first one I've seen as a V8 model. They're normally 3 litres, what we have in here, or the 4.2 superchargers. So 3.5 litre V8, that's cold start up, firing straight into life, no hesitation. Lovely and tidy. We'll check for any more lights on the dashboard there. Ticking over nice and happy. Any lights on the dash, any pixels missing? No pixels missing there. All nice and tidy. Just see if that electronic handbrake releases for us there, James. Yes, there we have it. And there you have it. The 2005 and an 05 Jaguar XJ 3.5 V8.